Hello friends, in this video we will discuss the topic shares and dividends. Suppose I am a owner of a industry and I am running short of funds, correct? I want to launch some new projects for which I need more funds. I know that the company enjoys a good reputation in the public. So, what I do, I fix some small price, a unit price of rupees 10 for one share, and then I decide that I need at least 1 crore rupees. So, rupees 10 will be a very small unit. It will represent the price of one share. Now I'll float 1000 or 1 lakh shares or 10 lakh shares in the market. The investors will apply for say 100 shares. Some investor may apply for 1000 shares. Some investor may apply for 1 lakh shares depending on his capacity. So this fixed price, this price fixed by the company, this price that is set for one share by the company is called the face value. Now the company may choose to sell the share in the market at 12. It may sell it at 10. It may sell it at 8. Now it also depends on the market conditions. It also depends on the investors, whether the investors are quoting at 12, whether they are ready to buy at 12 or 10 or 8. Okay, whatever be the case, in the final outcome, if the face value is greater than the market value, or you can say the market value is less than the value or face value. Now one more thing I want to add here, face value is also called nominal value or the par value, correct? Face value, the fixed price of the share, or it is also called the printed value, correct? Now if let me take it other way around, if the market value of the share is greater than the face value, we say that share is at premium, or you can also say share is above par. If the market value of the share is equal to the face value, it implies share is at par. And if market value is less than the face value, it implies share is below par, or you can say it is discounted. It is at the discount rate or discounted. Now I'll repeat all the things once again for you. The fixed price, the price fixed by the company, or you can say the original price is the face value or the nominal value or the par value, also called printed value. Same names, number of names, same thing. Now the price at which it's sold in the market, that is the market value, if it is greater than the face value, the share is at premium or above par. If same, then at par. Less, then below par. Now why will someone invest in the company? Once the investment is made into the company and the company starts its functioning, it comes out with good results and profits, it distributes a part of those profits among the shareholders as dividends. It will declare a dividend, say 5%, 10%, 20%, sometimes 400%, depending on the profit made by the company. This dividend in rupees is the d% of nominal value. Dividend is always calculated as a percentage of the nominal value. Another important thing is, what is the investment? If a person is buying n shares of a company whose market value of one share is MV, say market value of one share into n, it will give you the total investment made by him in the shares. Any two things given, third thing can be found out. So the interrelationship between investment, number of shares and market value of the one share. Now what is the percentage return made by the investor? It will be the dividend in rupees upon the investment into 100. This will be the percentage return. Now let us start doing a question based on what we have discussed till now. So just follow this question number 1, which I am going to display to you. Question number 1. Find the dividend received. What we have to find? Dividend. How many shares? 60 shares of rupees 20 each. Note the language. You have to find the dividend on 60 shares. That means the number of shares, that is small n. The value is 60. Of rupees 10, 20, that means the fixed value is 20. That means the nominal value is 20. If 9% dividend, that means dividend in percentage is 9%. So let me note down the values for you. So number of shares is 60 here. The dividend percent is given as 9%. The nominal value is given as rupees 20 and the number of shares 60. Okay. And what was the question? The question was, you have to find the dividend. So we'll say dividend in rupees on one share is equal to 9% of 20. That is rupees 9 by 5. Therefore the total dividend, or you can say annual dividend, you can also call it the income from the share, will be the number of shares into dividend on one share. That is 60 into 9 by 5. That is 108. So students, this was the beginning of the chapter. I will solve more questions on this chapter in the other videos of the same playlist. Please subscribe the channel for the latest updates about my uploads. Thank you so much for your motivation. Thank you guys. Bye.